I've been hearing that some of you don't like to set money goals. And truthfully, this was me like 3 years ago. But that's why I am creating this video today, because I've completely changed my relationship to goal setting with money. And I want to teach you how to do that too, for very specific reasons. Number one, because I want you to start hitting the financial results that you want. And number two, I want you to grow as a human. Money is an incredibly amazing tool that can facilitate our personal growth, and that is why I love it. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Whitney. I am a money mindset coach and certified financial planner. I've been working in money for a long time, and my mission is to help purpose-driven entrepreneurs step into their financial power, because I believe, truly, honestly, the world is going to be a better place with more money in your hands and with you creating the impact on the world that I know you're meant to create. So in this video, I'm going to change your world with money goals so that you start to use them in a way to get more of what you want and not less. All right, you guys, I want to start with the reason why most of you don't set money goals. I am speaking from personal experience here. The reason why I didn't set money goals for a long time was very specific. Number one, I believed that setting money goals was going to make me feel a very specific way. I thought I was going to feel stressed, overwhelmed, overworked. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to put that pressure on myself with money goals. The second reason why I didn't like setting money goals, and actually one of the most important, was because I was afraid what I would make it mean about myself if I didn't hit my goal. But the first thing I want to tell you about money goals, we can choose to use them as a weapon against ourselves or as a tool to facilitate our growth. And everything that I listed before, this pressure, this overwork, this making it mean something specific about who I am, or another one that I love that I hear a lot is when I set money goals, I'm afraid I'm going to morph into a bad person who prioritizes money over impact. We can choose to think about it either one of those two ways. And I'm going to teach you how to think about it the second way, because every thought that you have about goal setting, the ones that I just described, are created from limited and scarcity and fear thinking about money versus growth and abundance thinking about money. So I'm going to move into why goal setting is so powerful and why we should do it, and how you can start to transition the way you've been thinking about goal setting. Because remember, goals don't make you feel or act any specific way. The only thing that creates that for you is the way that you think about the goal that you set in front of you. So let me tell you why goal setting is so powerful. Number one, goals give your brain direction and supervision from your higher self. So I know that there are results that a lot of you want to create in your life, whether it's with money, whether it's with health, whether it's with your relationships, and they all come from this higher version of yourself. So when you set a money goal for yourself, you are setting a specific result that you want to create that aligns with a version of yourself that you want to grow into. Your goal will give you direction and supervision on your how to get there. When you don't have goals, I've seen this with myself, I've seen this with my clients, you can kind of be all over the map where it's like, okay, I'm going to do this today and this tomorrow, but I don't really have any clear direction and strategy over where I'm headed. When you set for yourself a firm goal, your brain is oriented. It's like, okay, I know what I'm up to. I know the money that I want to create, and I know the lives I want to impact to get there. One quick thing I'm going to tell you guys is your money is directly related to the amount of impact you make in the world. Those two things are inextricably linked. We like to forget that. A lot of us have a lot of negative narratives around money, and we believe that we're bad if we want money, that we forget that literally the way that we make money is through servicing and impacting and changing people's lives. Those two things go together. And until you guys invite them to come together, they will exist separately and they will not become a powerful team. And we want them existing as a powerful team. Your money and your impact are inextricably linked. We want money because we want to change more lives. With goals, you have supervision, you have direction, you have strategy for your month. Number 2, goals encourage you to work on your beliefs. This one's really big. Guess what happens every time I set a big money goal for myself? My brain has a fit. It likes to tell me all of the reasons why I'm not good enough, why I'm not smart enough, why people don't like me enough, whatever goes on in this crazy head of mine. It likes to tell me why I can't. And when I set goals, I know this. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm about to bump up against some limitations that I have around myself, around what I am offering, and what I believe is possible for my clients. And in order for me to grow as a person, I need to look at those. So I intentionally set goals so that all of these things come to surface and I can practice working on my thinking. I can practice this next one, which is growing as a human. Every time you achieve your goals, you have grown. You have confronted some limitation within your belief about the 3 specific areas of the world that I just notated: yourself, the potential for your clients, or your offer. You have bumped up against that. That is why we set these goals. And just a quick tip and trick for your goal setting, I want you guys to make sure that you choose a goal that feels 50% believable and 50% scary as shit, okay? The reason why we want it to be 50% believable is because if we choose something like outrageous, your brain isn't going to really latch onto that. It's just going to disassociate and it won't really start to get inspired and motivated to create your how. We will never know the how until the goal has been achieved, but we do want your brain to be inspired and excited by the goal. If it isn't, then it won't get into the action that we need to be able to realize the goal, to achieve the goal, and to grow. The other 50% of your goal, I want it to be scary as shit because I want this to come up. We want your limitations around your beliefs to be triggered so that you can work on your beliefs. And these are the reasons why I set goals for myself. I had a friend ask me the other day, like, Whitney, why do you want to make more money? And in the past, I would have answered because I want to travel more, because I want more freedom, because I want to have more in my life. And all of those are really, they're answers that I think are very common and very standard and very typical, but they are also grounded in not having enough today. And truthfully, I just don't think like that anymore. I have really trained my brain to see and live in everything that I have today. I'm not wanting more freedom. I'm not wanting more travel. What I want, and the reason why, truly, the reason I want to make more money is because I want to grow. I want to push past these limitations that I've created for myself, and I want to be the most fully expressed, highly effective, most impactful version of myself that I can be. And when you ground your why for your money goals in that, then you are expecting all of your shit to come up. You're expecting all of the negative emotion versus when we ground it in lack and not having, the moment we are confronted with all of our limitations, we want to run the other way because it's not a strong enough why. It doesn't have us stand up to ourselves so that we can see what is standing in between me and what I want and move past it. Okay. So let me talk with you guys around the strategy for goal setting. So now that I have shown you why you want to use money goal setting as a tool for growth in your life, I want to teach you a strategy because first and foremost, powerful goal setting requires that you hold your belief until the timer ends. I want you to think about some of the most incredible athletes that are out there. Okay, what makes them so effective, what makes them so exceptional is this. Is their ability to not give up, is at the very last minute that they're nailing those free throws, right? And winning the game for their team. We want to make sure that you are also holding your belief to the end. And one thing that I like to practice with my thinking is it's done. So whatever goal I set for myself, I really try to move into the feeling that I believe that goal is going to give me. So for example, if I set a goal to make $20,000 a month, the reason why I'm doing that is because I believe that I'm going to feel really proud of myself the moment that I hit that goal. I try to take that feeling of very proud, and I want to bring it into my experience today. I already feel so proud of myself because I am committed to this goal. And I like to move into it's done energy. How do I feel when it's done? And I act like that and feel like that today. Now, what is going to happen along the way of your goal setting journey is some shit's not going to go the way that you want it to go, right? You are either going to run into no's, you are going to run into you're going to run into people not watching your videos, not liking your posts. You're going to run into all of these circumstances that start happening in your life that are going to feel disappointing, right? And are going to make you start to think new things about what's possible for yourself in that month. So you may start to lose belief. What I want to say and address here is that's totally normal. However, we don't want it to turn into a negative state, okay, which is pain versus suffering. Anytime you have these moments in your business where you are disappointed, we want to invite the disappointment. We want to process that emotion. We want to see it's like, yeah, it really sucked that I put so much time into this video, that I put so much time into this post, into this marketing material, and nobody liked it or nobody watched it. Like whatever our brain likes to tell us, we want to process that. Maybe I got a no on a consult call, or I didn't have many people buy my new product. Processing the disappointment of that, but then moving back into the reason why we set these goals in the first place. So once you process the disappointment, I want you to renew your commitment because of your why. And this is why it becomes so important to have a powerful why that's not based in lack and scarcity, but is based in your desire to grow. And I will tell you that renewing your commitment because of this why helps you get back into this belief until the timer ends, and helps you work on your limitations, helps you move past them. And I will tell you this, whenever you set a goal for yourself, this is speaking from personal experience. I just had a course that I launched and I did not hit my goal. There were moments of the launch that I was really, really, really low. And I ended up getting coaching that helped me go into like a level 10. And for me, a level 10 is a level 10 belief in what I was selling, who I was, and what I was able to commit to. And at the very end, the results that I had did not match the goal that I set for myself. But the feeling that I felt so incredibly proud because of the fact that I kept going with myself, I pushed myself, and I left it all out on the court. And I want to present that as an opportunity and an option for you guys too. Like what you want at the end is to feel like you've grown, like you gave it your all. And I will tell you, it is very interesting how the results that you start to create will start to mimic that effort, right? So maybe it wasn't this time that you hit the results, but I promise if you keep up with that level of belief for yourself and that little level of going for it, then they will. So you guys, this is why you want to set money goals for yourself. Money goal is a beautiful tool for you to grow as a human, to become more of who you are. And I want you guys to comment below if you set money goals and how this video has impacted the way that you think about setting money goals. I am so happy that you've made it this far in the video. If you love this, then like and subscribe and share this video with someone who could benefit from learning to have a more powerful relationship with setting money goals in their life. All right, you guys, wonderful to be here. We'll see you soon.